That could be a problem.
Just a little.
Not a tornado. Trent, is there 3 SpaceX launches today?
Yeah.
Good God.
Allie and Vandy.
What?
Allie and Vandy.
Callie and Vandy?
Yes.
Well, I would hope Callie and Vandy because Vandenberg's in California. Right? You mean the Cape and Vandy?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Vandy's in Cali, right? We're doing welcome in. What's poppin'? What is poppin'? We're watching the Battlehawks game, man. Hopefully they're gonna. Ooh, that's a nice fire emote.
You are.
That's a nice fire emote. I like that. I like it. I need a burn the world emote. That's what I need. Like a fire with a little globe in front of it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So I'm not going to tell you what this call is, because if it is real, it's going to be on the news, so. We'll just not tell you all. Oh, God. Mr. Edic is why those distract me so much. They're so distracting. I don't like them.
Yeah. 2 Starlinks and then the UTEL satellite 360.
Is that a spy satellite? Or that's not like the one on the, what's it called, is it?
It's TV.
Oh, TV. There.
And military stuff, right?
Ah. Yeah, we say it's TV so that nobody gets suspicious. Yeah, it's a TV satellite. It has nothing to do with spying on everybody. Definitely not.
Yeah, this one's landing on just read the instructions. Second one's landing on ASOG, and the last one is landing on its call sign OCI SLY.
Of course, I still love you. Yeah. So, what are we getting, like Slick 40 and like 39A or something?
For the Falcon or the Starlink?
Yeah.
Oh, this one's at Kennedy. That's launching in 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Second one's Cape.
Ride Storms, right. What's up, Storms? How you doing? Wait, Storms, Bear's coming to visit you today. He's flying into Detroit today. Should be there. I would think. I don't know where he was flying from, but
Yeah, the second one's Slick 40. First one is LC 39A.
okay, yeah, 39A and Slick 40. That's what I thought.
And then the fourth one or third one is SL or Slick 4.
That's Vandy, right?
Yeah, and Vandy.
Yeah.
And then the Delta 4 Heavy is in 1 day and 19 hours.
Oh. Oh, there goes Buddy. Buddy's driving the zero turn back up the street. He must have gone down the street and cut somebody's grass. I don't even know who it is.
Speaking of like how we can see the watches on the app there, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Starship tab.
Oh, I didn't know that. Storms, he's flying home from vacation. I guess he had a connecting flight out of through Detroit. I don't know that he's leaving the airport, but never know. He just said off to Detroit, so. That's all I know.
changed the status on Booster 4.
Oh yeah.
Well, they have it as retired. They need to put it as destroyed.
Oh yeah, that's right. They scrapped it, right?
Only shipped 20.
Oh. So I can tell you what this call is because it ended up. It's not. There's nothing. The call was a grocery store on fire. The caller said they were outside the building and saw heavy black smoke coming from the building. No flames, though. But they saw heavy black smoke.
Okay.
The fire truck gets on scene, nothing showing. They're out investigating because they want to investigate, make sure, you know, there is no hazard. But no hazards found at this time.
They were just trying to cook the meat.
Maybe. Maybe there's like a air conditioner unit or something on the roof that, like, you know, crapped the bed. I don't know. Never know. But yeah, welcome back, Bucket. What'd you find for food?
Oh, I'm still eating, but I found a leftover pot pie.
Oh.
So,
yeah. All right. Good. That was awesome. So yeah, probably like an air conditioner or something on the roof that, you know, is gonna need to be replaced. Well, the Battlehawks aren't winning anymore, Trent. The other team just ran a quarterback sneak, scored touchdown. Man. Need a quadcopter with an IR cam. They do have drones here. Fire departments have drones. Yep. It sounds like they're getting somebody up on the roof, like a person walking around. Plus, they all carry their like scanner tools too. You know, their little cameras. You know, check for heat. So it doesn't sound like it's a big deal. That might actually be a closed grocery store. I don't know if that grocery store is still open. Not sure. I haven't been out that way in a while. Oh yeah.
I say if it is an open grocery store, it might have been like an oven cleaning.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many possibilities, right?
Yeah.
Oven, air conditioner. I mean, there's a lot of things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I say probably a common thing: air conditioner, like a fan.
Now they're calling the dispatch or the command, the unit in command goes, do you have a callback number for the caller? Yeah, it could have been a diesel truck driving on the other side of the building. You never know.
Yeah.
And somebody thought like, oh my God, the building's on fire. It happens all the time. The other day, a house fire got called in, and you know, there's people flying from every direction, you know, and I can hear sirens going past the house at way fast. And the call was passerby saw a house on fire, heavy smoke coming out of a chimney. The first fire truck gets on scene and goes, we have like barely any smoke coming out of the chimney. Everybody can return. You know. Yeah. Some drunk kids that we get to see a fire truck here in less than 10 minutes. They were on scene pretty fast. There's a fire station not far from this particular grocery store. But yeah, it sounds like they can't find anything. They're trying to get entry into the building, so I would say it's definitely not an open grocery store. Because you'd just walk in the front door if it was open. But yeah. Because I know a while back, like one brand of grocery stores bought out a different brand of grocery stores here in St. Louis, and they closed some of their stores, but they kept some of them open. I think this is one that got closed. It's one we used to shop at all the time, actually. Not like super close to the house, but we used to shop at it all the time. Oh, yeah. This tractor and baler combo is delightful though. This is great.
That's it. Pretty good
I don't
combo.
like the tires. Great.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the new plan. We're building a wall of bales. All I gotta say.
That's gonna crash the game
We're gonna
eventually.
make somebody else pay for it.
Yeah, our game.
Nah, we're on a Deddy. It's fine. Speaking of Deddies, did you see the Satisfactory stuff yesterday?
No, I did not.
So they put out a video, and they're like, "All right, boys, it's time. We're working on dedicated servers finally, and like, it's only going to use one port from now on, and like all kinds of stuff that's going to make it way easier to set up and way better to run on a Deddy server, and like all this stuff."
Something that you can actually maybe do by yourself.
I should be able to. Yeah.
I say,
Maybe was the keyword right there.
if I remember right, there's like this fall 1.0 beta is coming out.
What's that? Oh, this fall. I thought you meant like this fall was a game, and I was like, what?
No. Like, Satisfactory is.
Yeah.
You had to sign up for it and everything.
Oh, really?
But yeah, 1.0
Damn.
is supposedly coming.
But it looks, what they were talking about in the video looked really cool. Just basically help run the server like a lot easier. A lot better.
They need to do something with the server.
He paid $100, or he won $100 on a bet and had to pay a $1,000 fine. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, you should though. If it's a phony call like that, you should definitely have to pay something like that. And I even say, to be honest, like there was a farmer that was out burning a ditch, and the fire got out of control because it was 40-mile-an-hour winds that day because he was stupid and shouldn't have been burning. He should have to pay the fire department to respond to put the fire out. Saying. How many bales do we have? I have no idea. Big Dog, not a clue.
Yes.
You didn't know there were drones base game. Yeah. There are drones in Satisfactory. I forgot about that, Mickey. Not gonna lie. I've never used them.
A lot better than trains.
Really?
At least for the lag part, yeah. We had probably like dozen and a half flying around.
Trains are so much fun, but God, the leg.
Yeah. So we had like
Yeah, but the John Deere train.
we had so many we had a lot of drones flying around.
That's awesome.
Never had a problem.
That's awesome.
They are kind of expensive though.
Yeah.
Beat the John Deere train.
Yeah, the John Deere train. That was the best train ever.
Went in circles.
And Leonard was having fun. That's okay. As long as he was having a good time. That's all that matters, right?
It's like that train that goes around your Christmas tree.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's just there to look cool.
Yeah.
You should have played the Christmas update and put a tree in the middle.
Yeah, there you go.
That would have been funny to do.
I do still have that save. I can play it in single player, but I can't have anybody join.
Well, get rid of like a couple buildings.
Yeah.
Get rid of the
Both.
train network and probably would work.
Well,
Yeah.
probably keep the train, but
No, trains
there's
are
a
terrible.
lot of
If you got rid
buildings,
of
I believe.
the problem is I don't know if you get rid of the trains and then put conveyor belts everywhere.
Conveyor belts run beautifully.
They run
Trust.
a lot easier than trains. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
the-
run
the-
probably a lot of like conveyor belts into, I guess, storages as like, let's say a buffer.
Oh.
PFC_OpsRox1 just resubscribed for 49 months. Wow, 49 months.
Wow. Rox, thanks for the 49-month resub at tier 3. Do appreciate it. How's it going, man? Hope all is well. And Grumpy, welcome in as well. How's it going?
Yeah, we had a massive tower of nine belts, I believe.
Oh wow. Yeah, your towers
Running.
for the belts were really cool.
Yeah, and that ran like across half the map.
That's awesome.
Never had a problem with it.
I just really like the idea of trains.
They're good, but
Well.
I think they need a lot of work. And by the way, this fertilizer is not going very well over here.
I saw a guy. What are you fertilizing with?
Pellets.
There's your issue.
Hold on. No, hold on. There. Now try it. Data was outdated.
Ha! Makes sense now.
I was watching a guy on Twitch a while back who was playing, and he was in a single player world. Strictly single player, right? And dude, he had trains going everywhere. I was like, man, but single player runs, runs different.
Yeah. So if you want to just do a strictly single player, trains are good.
Yeah, you can get by with it.
Multiplayer, you can have a couple.
Yeah.
At least in the old version. They might have fixed it by now, but I don't know.
I'm not sure.
5 trains. That's like maximum.
Yeah, we had like 50 probably.
Yeah, you probably had 50 because I
We
think
had, like,
you
40 or
had
50.
6 just for your building.
Well, they weren't just for my building because they also did like output stuff. They went to other places too.
I know, but you
Yeah,
had
but
6
just there
lines.
was like literally, yeah.
Yeah, we had 2 trains set up on our map. One did a nitrogen loop. The other one collected everything from our outlying factories and put it all in a centralized building. And that building had hundreds of miles of belts in it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And like everything that was full all went to sinks.
Rock says 6 weeks and he's leaving the wow. That's crazy. 15 before you start seeing issues. Okay. Yeah, I you know what? Maybe that's some homework I need to do. Actually, go on there and try to count up how many, because there's a menu for that, right?
Yeah.
Go on there and just see how many trains we had.
Something in the map. I think you can do like stations.
Yeah, because the amount of actual trains, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to build that giant power plant, and that was all like relying on trains too.
Yeah, your giant power plant that
Yeah.
I think I did in like 4 nuclear power plants or something like that.
I know I know there's better ways, but I wanted to build it,
Oh, it looked cool.
And that's the thing about that game. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why is it pretty laggy in multiplayer?
No idea.
Pans over. No clue.
Not a clue. Not a
But
clue
yeah.
at all. And that was just to run that was gonna be like probably 6 or 8 trains. Possibly
Yeah,
more.
Actually, to think about that, I had
Yeah.
8 drones I needed for my nuclear power plant.
Oh wow. And
to
then I
run it,
know
technically.
like up north too, which you guys on stream never even. I don't even think I went up there on stream, but Cody had another turbo fuel power plant running up there too,
Yeah.
and it was all relying on trains too.
Yeah, the power plant probably would have been fine, right?
Yeah.
It's just
And
the
number
reliance
12.
on train is the problem.
Yeah. Number 12. What? Rocket launches
Uh-huh.
for the month.
For the month.
So they're going for like 14, huh? For the month. If they get the other 2 off tonight.
Yep.
Crazy.
No. Speaking about fluid physics and Satisfactory, I also figured this out. Use a water tower method.
Yeah, I can see that.
So yeah, basically you pump all the fluid up really high,
And then gravity from there.
and then after that, yeah, you don't actually need any pumps. Even if you go back up, you technically don't need pumps.
Yeah, I think
because-
Leonard built that aluminum. He had like the whole aluminum factory going. That was all. Yeah, he had huge towers with tanks on top of it.
Yeah, because even if you do go back up, you don't technically lose any flow because you're not higher than your start point.
Yeah. Yeah, dog, we got flow. Okay, so we can hold a few bales here, so I'll go grab a few bales, and then we'll bring a few more up eventually for stockpile. I'm already in the tractor. Look at that. Love how that works.
I like how that my character's in that tractor.
Yeah. Oh. And then, yeah, before we fast time, we'll bring a baler or a load of two. Actually, we probably don't even need to bring any. Like, I'll bring this time, and then there's 250 bales or whatever it is. 230 bales?
Yeah, 250.
A lot of bales.
Yeah, I figured just top it off once and whatever else we get rid of.
Yeah. Not till winter.
Yeah.
We'll need all the trailers for that.
Yeah.
Because we can put them on the low boy. See, there's straps on here. Load up the low boy, load up the step deck, load them all up. Let's go. Oh, man, that'll be like the clay pits rolling out with our bales on our trailers. All right. There are a lot of bales up here. And just think there's another whole mowing we could do before.
No thanks.
They probably won't, so it's okay.
Yeah, well, even if we just did it just to do it kind of thing.
Yeah. Kind of overbailing today for some reason.
Understandable.
Normally I'm all about it, but today I'm kind of just over it.
Apparently, today that launch that made number 12 for the month.
Yeah.
Was 30 on the 30th.
Hmm.
That was basically completed their 30th launch and landing of the year.
Wow.
And that's their 325th successful Falcon launch.
That's crazy. That is crazy. All right. Load of bales. Get on our way.
Those, well, I checked the bales of silage.
Oh, I checked already.
Yeah, so I didn't know which side
Yeah,
Other John was on.
We're chilling. And bigger. Interesting, Obelix, interesting. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. So not only was the grocery store not on fire, but there's apparently some people lost on a trail out in the woods.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't last
That's
out to get good.
So, what's with these like random spots that are just plowed?
So I was trying to. So if you look on the precision thing, we're taking a hit on those fields, our grass fields, and it's for weed control.
Oh.
So we need weeds to grow in that field so we can spray. So I thought, okay, well I'll plow, but if you plow, weeds don't grow. So we actually probably need to run over there with like a seeder.
Yeah.
And just put down like, whatever we can plant random.
Wheat, probably.
Whatever. And then let the weeds grow and spray the weeds. Then we can replant the grass and we should be better on precision. So it's a little issue with grass fields. I've been wanting to fix it forever. And then earlier when I had to plow out there, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it.
Okay. I just seen it. It was like a little curious about that.
So it's all good.
It's probably going to be useful too if we don't fertilize next time the grass.
Why is that?
To get rid of all the nitrogen.
Okay. Why would you want to get rid of all of it? To help on the precision.
The precision and just the map too, because I stopped fertilizing after in certain spots.
Yeah.
That's way over in certain spots.
Yeah, well, see, the problem was, the problem with the nitrogen being over-fertilized is that we used either slurry or manure. And slurry and manure are great, but they don't actually take into account what the crop needs. It goes on the soil type. It doesn't matter what you have planted. So you can over-fertilize based on the crop. So
Yeah, it's just something to keep in mind because you might take a little hit on it, but it will make it better overall.
Yo, Rocks, that's pretty sick, bro. That's pretty sick. Not gonna lie, Rocks. Wow.
Things are cool.
Maybe oilseed radish so we can check them from the list. No, we need, okay, that if you're referring to like what Bear was talking about earlier about planting the list, we need Bear to come and actually talk about that. We need to lay out some ground rules before we get into that, okay? Just throwing that out there. We need ground rules first.
So that's a plan thing we gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Scoot, what's up, man? You think it would cause a traffic jam? You think?
I think it's fine.
Is there audio on this? How do I mute the audio? Oh god, there's lots of audio.
Ow.
Sorry. Sorry. Oh, that's sick, Rox.
Didn't get to the mute button fast enough.
Bro, there was no mute button at first. This is the problem.
Okay, fair enough.
Go click the video. There's no mute button before you click to play. That is awesome, Rox. GG's, bro.
What was that?
In Discord general. It was very loud.
Ow.
It was very loud. Rox, I hope you're wearing hearing protection. Because, good lord. Good lord.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is way cool. That is,
fertilizing was done.
this is super, super cool. But anyway, so we need to not use slurry / manure on the grass fields.
Okay.
Is what it comes down to.
We might be able to do a very low dosage of it.
Well, if you manually turn it down, maybe. But
Yeah.
what I like to do is where we're going to plant like corn or wheat, just go out there and let it rip.
Oh yeah, that works.
What
Works
is
very
the
well.
streamer saying?
Eh,
Oh, are you making a hearing joke, Rox?
what was that?
Apple Shash? Alright, Rox. It's very loud.
Yeah, technically that should level itself out eventually.
You know, it will. Yeah.
But I
'Cause
don't know how
actually-
long that's gonna take.
When we bought Field 7, it was like fully fertilized like how Field 1 is right now. And like over time, it mellowed itself out. Speaking of like fertilizing fields, what are we gonna plant in Field 4 next go around? We could do some manuring. Well, we don't really have that much to worry about. No.
Yeah, I would just say next go around.
Yeah, we don't have that much to about right now. Are we done with the bales then, or almost? Almost.
I think they're still being wrapped.
Okay. Not bad. But we could actually fast time, right?
Yeah.
Everything else is done. Yeah.
We just got if we want to sell milk, September.
Yeah. Alright. Last time of the day. One day. All right. And I don't know about this football game, Trent. I know you're not watching anymore. Oh, man. That's awesome, Rox. That's awesome. Okay, Alfalfa's first day. Oh yeah, no, okay, so this is this tall today. When it's like ready, it's like I can't see over it. Okay.
Okay,
I've been wanting
yeah.
to check on it just to see it.
I think there's a couple spots that are ready technically to harvest, like 2-day growth.
It's the where I drove.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Somewhere in here.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
You can.
Over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe not. Maybe this is ready again.
I don't know. It looks all about the same.
It
to
all
me.
looks the same to me. How many bales do we have in storage? Do we really need to do this right now?
No. Wait, no. No.
We have 220 out of 250.
All right. Pass.
We'll need to mow it again before winter, probably. Well, no, because we only use one bale.
I say if we can let it sit there though too,
Bale
and
and sell it.
bale and sell it, or just let it sit there and more towards the winter.
Yeah.
Actually, cut it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that crop technically deteriorates
No.
over time.
It's fine.
We will need to feed cows though.
Oh yeah, we will need to
Like,
feed cows right
really
now. Oh
bad.
man, look, it's the John Deere sale barn today. The 7810 and the 4755. Did somebody sell our tractors?
Not that at all.
Wait a minute. Interesting. Where's our milk tanker at?
At the mill. It's coming back right now.
Milk tanker at the mill.
Yeah, the dairy. Should be like around the mill.
Oh, the
right now.
dairy.
That should be around the mill right now or something like that.
Okay. I didn't know what was going on there. Not bad.
Oh.
Here,
Okay.
Gina, take it.
No.
Take
No.
it. Take it. I'll grab straw.
Okay.
The hard work that it is. Fox, I'm not going to click on any more videos right now. I don't want to break anybody's eardrums again. I'm sorry, but I will watch them later. M4. 41. Interesting. It has audio. Thanks for the warning this time, Rox. This one's going to make your earbuds... Wait.
Your earbuds?
Your eardrums bleed. That's what I was going for. Yeah, eardrums. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. Appreciate it. Goodness me. Helps if you turn in the building the right way, not like really. There we go. All right, let's unstrap. Were they out of straw? I think they were. Okay, yeah, we definitely have to sell milk today. Yeah.
And the dairy could probably use a little bit, but
Yeah.
not really enough to.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this first guy around just to get him out of your way, okay? You're a little cramped in there right now.
Maybe just a little.
Do you come here often?
It's just a smidgy bit. I'm here like 5 days a week, Trent. Well, not days. Five streams. Okay? Not days. Okay, but yeah, we have 410,000 milk. I'm assuming that holds 500,000. So
Yeah.
definitely need to sell that. He needs some. What are we doing in there?
I don't know. What are you doing? Not in there.
Who set this truck up?
I don't know. Not me.
It's going to the other dairy barn at the other farm that we don't own.
Jonathan, I think maybe Jonathan. I don't know.
Well, let's see. Is there milk here? I mean,
How a lap there is.
that would be hilarious if it loads up with milk. So I think we need. I don't know what that's under. It'd be under the main farm. Yeah. That's all right, John. You're good. That's funny though. I was like,
Whoopsies.
what is he doing in that? It's nice to know though. He will back up and load up with milk right there. I don't know if we're ever gonna. I assume we'll buy this farm. We might just like. I don't know if we'll have cows here at all. We'll see.
Yeah, buy it, but then demolish the.
Probably not though, because you got like that pasture and stuff, and it's not flat either. So probably we'll just use it if we just have two cow operations going someday.
Definitely need 2 buildings.
Yeah. Do you have issues over there?
Might have backed into a doorway. And
Got a little awkward, huh?
I might have wanted to go perfect.
Oh, this is Houdini stuff right here. They'll be floating. They have found the people lost in the woods, by the way.
That's good.
Yeah, they were driving through these trails playing the sirens on their UTVs. And then dispatch is like, I hear you. I can hear the siren on the UTV on the phone. That's how they're finding people. We not have GPS on our phones or what?
Sometimes GPS doesn't
That's
work
not,
sometimes.
Yeah. Just thought so.
But smart way to do it though.
Yeah. Yeah, you might as well just drive around with your siren blaring and you'll find them eventually.
Either you find them or they find you.
Yeah. I know, we'll just get a high lift forklift over here to mess with bales. With GPS.
Sure.
Why is that even a thing?
Because GPS says I like vehicles.
Like this little guy. That's articulated too. Little tiny loader.
Oh, guy.
He's a little guy. He's just a baby. Yeah, this is the one you were talking about. The old one's non-articulated. Yeah.
Well, it's same one, same series basically.
Ish.
Just a smaller.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. It's like reverse, like weird.
Yeah.
It's like they took a tractor and modified it. What it really is.
Oh,
So.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Like I saw the other day a Alice Chalmer WD that was like a rear loader. So you like sat backwards on top of the fuel tank. And they had a loader arms coming off the back of the tractor. So the loader bucket sat like right behind where the drawbar would be. And I was like, that's kind of cool.
Most stable way if you have a trike.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Oh, John, I mean, you could do that with one of the 3 trikes that you got.
No.
Yeah.
I don't have 3 trikes. Or you say tractor? You say tractor or trike?
It's a trike.
Right.
There's only one trike. And it's Dad's. It's not mine.
But you had a...
No.
Oh, wait, yours is...
Mine's a wide front end, so is the CA.
Oh.
Yeah, Dad's is the only trike. The C.
Hey, Dad, if you wanna...
Hey, yo, Pass, you want to make a loader tractor?
I have an idea.
You wanna make a old-fashioned crane?
Yeah, we have a loader for a tractor already. It's on the 995.
That's what I was saying. You could make it to... If you need a engine lift, you could make a crane.
Sure. Yeah, So we're going to have to do something with slurry, though, aren't we? We're going to have
Eventually.
We're going to have to applicate some slurry. Which is not a big deal. We just need some tractors. That's oh, big deal.
I mean, it looks like the slurry pit's pretty empty.
Looks can be deceiving.
It's 430. I'm assuming that holds 1 million. So 430, but if we fast time through the winter, like that's gonna be full. Although we are gonna have these cornfields here in a little while. We could apply on those. but we could just apply on field 4 here. As well. Well, I found my Holland tractor. This apparently is the JD, you know.
It's the left parking area.
Yeah.
That's 8410. Just it needs its dual stack.
It looks so dumb right now.
It does.
But that's okay.
And like the newer 8R, it kind of looks like it has small LSWs.
Almost, yeah. Yep, almost. It was. It was parked at the scene of the crime of the cut down tree, yeah. How's it going? Welcome in. What's poppin'? So, yeah, that's left shade tree, and this is kind of left new tractor, so. Kind of fishy, right? Well, this is awkward. 40% full here. Oh boy. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
Should have got a little bigger tractor, is what you're saying?
No, the field bin shouldn't be full.
I didn't want to put it back in the thing.
You fixed your game where you can't open the sheds. How'd you fix that? You know, did you have a mod conflict? Maybe, I don't know. The Volvo 8H and buddy, no brakes. My gosh. All right, I'm looking it up, Abyss. I'm interested now. You got me. Oh yeah, that's a legit turnaround tractor. Yeah.
I think there's like some Fords out there that did it too.
Yeah. Larson Farms have an old Ford. It's turned around. I think that's an old Ford, for sure. Or old deer.
It looks like it's a.
Is that a
old
deer? Might be a deer.
At least that's because we used to have a John Deere 401.
Okay.
It was like the same paint scheme.
I got you. You had to reset your keybinds. Gotcha. Sometimes they can get a little boogered up. It can happen. All right. And hey, look at that. Another John Deere tractor. Parked at the scene of the crime. You like this map? I like this map too. Alma, Missouri. It's a good map. Tis a good map. I like it a lot. I just saw another something flying at my camera, by the way. Need to make a... There it goes again. Need to make a compilation of things flying at that camera today. Goodness me. Mickey, I actually have a 15 and a 32. The 15 is hooked up to the Stream PC, and it does Stream PC functions. And the 32 is hooked up to the gaming PC. And right now I have it on a screen that's all like farm sim. Mostly like pumps and hoses stuff, but like other stuff too. Yeah. I originally bought the big one for the wheel setup for when I was going to use that and then be able to control the Stream PC. But then I was like, well, I have a mouse over there. I don't need it. So I moved it over to this desk and been using it over here ever since. So yeah. Highly recommend the Elgato Stream Decks. They're awesome. They are incredible. Yeah. Alright, that emptied? Sweet. Sweet. Kind of wait for him to turn. We'll just mosey our way. Come on. Come on. Oh, they're for a lot of games. Yeah, they're very useful. Not for expeditions. I learned that. Well, I could do my tire pressure up and down. That was about the only thing I actually took the time to set up. Because that game is so limited on its keybinds, it's not even funny. Like, you can't keybind just to, like, throw a drone in the air. You can't do that. It's so limited. Oh, yeah. Brake cut. Manual. Oh, wow. The best. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. See, that's the thing, you know, talk about putting a loader on a old Alice like I got. Which I do have hydraulics. I have single action hydraulics, so supply line, that's it, right? It's one hose. But you have to have your PTO running and your foot out of the clutch to have hydraulics. And so if you put your foot on the clutch, you have no hydraulics. You have no hydraulics and you have no PTO. So you used to have to like drive into your pile of whatever you were trying to pick up, push the clutch, put the tractor into neutral, let the clutch out, then you'd have hydraulics to lift. Then you'd have to stop and then put it back into gear to move wherever you want, or to push the clutch in again, sorry. Yep, put it back into gear, move, and then say you wanted to like tip a bucket or something, which you just wouldn't have that many hydraulics on those old tractors, but again, you'd have to put it in neutral. It's a whole thing. It is definitely a whole thing. Which, you know, and then like if you were running a more deck or something, or like a little what's it called, like a little brush hog, you would have to get a overrunning clutch. Otherwise that would, like, you know, you go to push the clutch in and it would still send the tractor forward until the blade stops spinning, you know. So overrunning clutches are a thing. It's a whole thing. It's a whole nightmare, honestly. But yeah. Okay, so hopefully our auto drive doesn't collide too much now. Mine and yours, I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Haven't got stuck yet, so they're doing good.
Well, that's good. It is, one's not enough to run this, but like two might be too many, right?
Kind of. It's
At least
like
on
you
this
can,
field.
yeah, so you can do it with one. At least that field. I did that field
Yeah.
with one. Didn't have a problem.
Yeah.
The field one, kinda, I could do it with one, but I don't know.
But like if you're hauling to field 10's waypoint,
Yeah.
that's definitely where you need to. Yeah, I'm on. Although really with two, like you could run two applicators out here if you really wanted to. Probably. Or get three and really get it done. $1.5 million and 30 applicators. That sounds like fun. I do like how this Oxbow like works and runs and drives, and it gets after it. It's good. It is very, very good. So is milk just like a passive thing now? We just like let it run until it's gone.
I don't know.
Like, I'd hate to fast time and like throw away our price, but at the same time, if we fast time, then there's more like work to do.
Yeah. Oh, up to you what you want to do with it. I think cows. So.
You what?
Cows feeding.
Oh,
Like
fun,
I'll
right?
be here for like 20 minutes at least. I want to just pick the bales up and put them in there, to be honest.
I mean,
but
I was doing that the other day. It's fun. It's
won't-
it's easier to do that than you run the loader.
Yes, it is.
For sure. Wait, I missed a Battlehawks touchdown. No way. Apparently they.
Especially when like they don't fall off the forks right.
Are you running the bail spike out or no?
In and out.
Okay. Well, like X on the
Yeah.
on that thing.
I
Okay.
press X and then press X again, and it just sits there on my fork on it still.
I don't run the bail spike. I run the grapple, not the spike.
I run the spike to pick up the hay bale, put the hay bale up, and then
gotcha.
I kind of do a combination of both of them for the other two.
Makes sense. A little GPS maybe. GPS. Go Tom, get. I mean, I missed it. I don't know when they got like 2 field goals. I don't know what happened there. Not sure. Not too sure. But it's 9-7. They had 3. So they either got 2 field goals that I missed or a touchdown with no point after. So I'm not sure what happened there. Kind of paying attention to farm sim and not, who's ball. How dare I? Here, I was going to turn around and keep going, but not so much. And this is the killer of this field. The running back to have to fill up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the killer.
That point right there, field 4's point, actually works pretty well for field number 1. Too.
Yeah, because it's not all the way in the corner, yeah. I can see that. Guys, you can't let the quarterback run like that. Come on. Can't do it. Anyway.
Alright, I'll back him in.
Alright. I fertilized with this rig the other day. I did the alfalfa field chat. And I only had 1 tanker, and I didn't use a field bin. And so every time, ow, 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 ow. Every time the...
I didn't know it did ow.
No, the other auto drive guy just smoked my boom. But every time the auto drive would pull up, he would unload into me, and then I would hit R at the same time, so it would fill like twice as fast. That's pretty nice. That's pretty handy. Oh, and then they just gave up a touchdown. Dang it. We have 5 minutes and a second to go in this game, and the Battlehawks are down now 13-9. Dang it. I don't really care, but hometown, right? Gotta root for him. And they let their quarterback beat him again. Dude, the quarterback is running all over the Hawks right now. Whole game. Been running all over the Hawks. I betcha. Vapor Gamer, we're not doing anything as far as I know. As far as holidays, like since mom died, it's almost 5 years now. Holidays just aren't really much of a thing for us. I haven't heard. I mean, usually if we're doing anything, we go to like my sister's place. She'll like do whatever, but I don't think we're doing anything. So I do know there's a ham in my fridge, but beyond that, holidays aren't really much for us anymore. Most likely Dad and I'll make the best out of it. We'll go to the farm tomorrow and hopefully like do some plowing out in the garden, stuff like that. Ham and bean soup. Ham and bean soup, Sean. Beans. I don't know. I don't know what Dad's plans are with the ham. So I just know he said he bought one, and that's about all I know. I don't think my sister's doing anything, or my one brother or anything. I don't. Like I said, holidays aren't really much of a thing for us anymore. But I hope you guys have a good Easter and have good times with family and all that stuff, Sorry, Graph Gunner. I won't be doing any plowing because apparently everybody's gonna, come out to the farm to plow instead of, I won't be able to do it, so. But everybody else will have a good time with it, you know? I'll get and you know, honestly, like, it's fun to be the one on the tractor, but I kind of enjoy, like, sitting back and watching, too.
Little Rizzatoni.
Yeah. Lamb. Gotcha. Yeah, traditional Easter at least used to be for us like ham and deviled eggs. Like mashed potatoes. Definitely deviled eggs. Yeah, bet. Possibly, Sean, yeah. But that, you know, that's okay though. The Easter pizza with pepperoni and pineapple? Maybe. Maybe. You never know. No, so like... It's a weird thing maybe to some people, but with the whole tractor thing and like being the one actually on the tractor doing the plowing, like, yeah, that's fun. But there's something to just kind of standing back and being like, I fixed that tractor. That tractor was junk before I got my hands on it. You know, and like just watching other people like enjoy, there's something fun about that too. So, yeah. I don't know what it is, but there is something fun about that. So as far as Tony like stealing the tractor, I wouldn't say that. But, you know, if he comes down, he's more than welcome to take the tractor out. Cherish the moment. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Like last year that we had the tractor out and we were doing a bunch of plowing with it. And Tony started with the tractor, and then my brother jumped on the tractor and he was doing some plowing, and then I made Dad wasn't happy with how crooked the furrow was, so Dad got on the tractor and straightened the furrow out. And then he's like, well, get on and do some plowing. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. It's like watching a time machine working. It pretty much is, Rochelle. Yeah.
Well, I've given up on the front loader for now.
Oh, man. Seeing people have fun from my hard work. Exactly. And it was really nice to save that. I mean, basically that tractor, realistically, yes, it should have gone to the scrapyard. I mean, I paid $300 for it. I probably could get that much in scrap for the tractor if I hauled it in pieces. Took off all the rubber, cleaned all the oil out of it, you know, that stuff. There's no plastic on the tractor to take off, but, you know, the tires and stuff like that. But, yeah, it was really nice to save it from the junkyard, and it's a good time, you know? It's a good time. I'm telling you, a tractor over there would be a lot better like it. Because the problem I have is I tend to, like, want to turn, and then I knock over bales, and then I get frustrated, so... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just... I can do it faster by hand, this thing.
Oh, definitely.
Even if it was like a tractor doing it, I can just do it.
Yeah. No, definitely. Tractor would be easier, but yeah, by hand it's faster.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Nothing else. We're using up some of that slurry. Down to 315. The milk, we're down to 280 on the milk. I assume that's selling too.
Yeah, Jonathan's going back and forth.
Okay.
Almost done with the food too. Another 50,000.
Is the work on the tractor done, or do we have future plans? That tractor's probably done. I mean, there's always going to be, you know, maintenance, you know, little things. There is a slight oil leak, but I don't, without like machining brand new parts, I don't know what to do about that.
It'll be fine.
It's not much of an oil leak. The good thing is it's right behind the radiator fan, so like as you go, it just like lubricates the whole outside of the engine on the right side. So it rust prevention. Rust prevention. Yeah. But it might only, say we go plow for a couple hours, there might only be like 10 or 15 drops of oil. Like it's not much of an oil leak. But it's on the governor shaft and it's just completely worn out. So I don't know how to go about that. I had a machine shop at my disposal. I'd fix it. Otherwise, it's fine. But that's probably, I mean, yeah, we're probably done working on that tractor for the most part. There's always some minor stuff, but that tractor's pretty much done. We haven't really done much with it. We fired it up twice since October. And then hopefully tomorrow it gets to go for a drive. Hopefully. Robert, nah, I don't. Poison, I don't know if you can on this because it's just, I don't know. I'll have to look at it again. Think about it. Self-tamper. Actually, what I should do is this summer at the farm show we go to over in Pinckneyville, Illinois, which everybody should check out. It's a great time if you're anywhere around St. Louis or Pinckneyville. Check out the Pinckneyville, Illinois Farm Show. AmericanThreshermenAssociation.com. Anyway.
Hashtag ad.
It's not an ad. Anyway, their featured tractor this year is Alice Chalmers. And there will be every Alice, like, you know, nut in the Midwest will be there. So I'll probably talk to some of those guys and be like, hey, how do y'all fix that? You know? Yeah. I saved an Alice Chalmers Model B. Yeah. Are you in our Discord, Vapor Gamer? I can post a picture in there. You're never done working. I mean, oh, else you're not wrong. But major plans, like there's no major issues right now. There's always little stuff, but there's nothing major right now. So yeah. Nothing major right now. Sean, I probably won't take the tractor to that show, but I want to take the tractor to the other show. To the 100 Years of Horsepower show. Yeah. One expert that won't be there, your grandpa there, Rex. Right? Got a gem? Yeah. Here, I'll post the picture in Discord. It's already been posted, but I'll repost it. Oh, that is okay. Where's my favorite picture of that thing? Hang on, I gotta scroll back to last fall. Tony was at the farm the one day with us. There she is. There you go. Here, I'll show it on stream too. I can show it on stream so everybody can see it. I know not everybody Discords. There you go. There you. How do we zoom out? Jeez, we're a little close there, bud. Look at that. Would you just look at her? Would you?
Paint.
Trent, shut up. It's from 1947. What do you want? Well, look at that chrome stack with the flapper open, you know? I mean, come on. That's with the new tires for $300. I mean, you can't see the dent in the hood really from here. The hood's kind of caved in. It needs a pressure washing. Like right here where my mouse is, that was a fuel leak. That doesn't leak currently. But that was a fuel leak. Yeah, I need to pressure wash there, and I need, it needs some cleanup. Still.
If you look very closely, John.
Where?
Right at the chrome
stack
at the bottom of
oh, you can see the dent. The dent right here.
You can see the dent.
You can see the dent. That's like the one in my top of my head. Yeah.
I think we all have that one.
And then you can see right here so this hole right here where my mouse is should be on this bolt. So we moved the seat back a little bit. It's like 3.5 inches or something. We moved the seat back, maybe 4. Seat was a little too close. And then we actually added, you can kind of tell there's angle iron underneath here. We added some steel because the seat was kind of cheesy. and that was all bent up. When we got the tractor, it was already bent. So, yeah. Wait, Isabel, it's the same one your grandpa took you? No way. A tree fell on the tractor, actually. So before I got it, it did not have a chrome stack on it. It actually had what they call an under the hood muffler. So it sits under the hood, and there's just like a little tiny bit of the dust pipe that would stick up through the hood. And that was all clobbered and broken and trashed.
It had a not cool muffler.
It was, yeah, it actually is really quiet with the under the hood muffler. And I was like, absolutely not. So that's a 3-inch chrome stack. Actually, yeah, chrome stack, and then the flappers coated in nickel to handle the heat, I guess. And obviously, like you can tell, I mean, I need a battery box. If I wanted to make the if I wanted the tractor to be pretty, like I'm missing a side to my battery box in the top, but like this tractor has character, man. You know, it has character.
Red, white.
They're not supposed to be white. They're
red.
supposed to be off-white, not red. It's orange. Thank you.
Looks almost red.
It looks red, so.
And then, like, technically the steering arm right here, like you can see it broke. It's just supposed to be like a rod. Somebody just absolutely poured the weld to it and put like a plate around it. That was all done before I had it, but
They just made sure it didn't break.
But I do have the toolbox. I do have the crank for it. I can crank start this tractor. It'll pretty much pop right off and run like super fast with the cranks. Well, yeah, for $300, right? Not bad.
Decent.
Nice classic John Deere. Get out of here. You remember the tractor very well.
Speaking of deer, I kind of can't wait to get my 4020 back.
Wow. So Vapor Gamer, it was a little bit in pieces when I got it. Yes. Yes, it was. The hood was not on it. The seat was not wrecked. It had some other seat thrown on it. The grill was not on it. But it's the original grill, the original hood, the original fuel tank. There's hardly any rust in the fuel tank, which, if you know anything about those old tractors, barely any rust in the fuel tank. That's W's, you know? Yeah. Next time you go to your mom's, you get pictures. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's great.
Speaking of tractors, I wonder when I'll get the 4020 back.
Oh, goodness. Isabel, it will outlive me, yeah. It will. Not to mention it's from 1947, so it's already outlived me. What made me decide to buy that?
But Black Hat?
I'm gonna go.
Alright, catch you later. Have a good day.
sleep.
Have a good nap.
Okay. Good night.
Goodbye.
All right.
Oh, Battlehawks just scored again, by the way. We're up by 1. So what made me buy the tractor? So what made me buy the tractor was my grandpa used to have a WD, an Alstromer WD. And if you know anything about a WD, it's basically the same tractor, just a little bit bigger. But it has the same hood shape and the same, like, front grille shape. It's all just a little bit bigger. It's a bigger horsepower tractor. It's like 20, 30, I don't know, like 30, 35 horsepower, something like that. This is 18 horsepower. Okay, it's a 4-cylinder, 18 horsepower. But a guy that my dad, a guy that lived next to where my dad worked, had this tractor for mowing grass. It had a belly mower on it. I wanted nothing to do with the belly mower. We're probably talking like $1,500 just to fix up the belly mower. No, thank you. I have plenty of things at the farm to mow grass with. I don't need more. So he needed, and the motor had been locked up for like 7 or 8 years. Well, when he had to move last year or 2 years ago, whatever it was, year and a half ago, he needed a place to go with the mower. So it went out back where Dad works, you know, at the lawn and garden shop. And Dad happened to say something to me one day about it, and he's like, hey, there's this old tractor there. We should go look at it. Dad was not intending on me buying it. The tractor wasn't even technically for sale. Okay. It's a Deutz. No, this is far before it was a Deutz there, a Rocks, and you know that. You know Alice Chalmers, bro. Don't even. Deutz. Get out of here. Anyway, so I happened to, we went up to where Dad works one day, and I looked at the tractor, and it was in shambles. Like I said, the hood was off, the grill was off, there was no exhaust on it, there was just like the seat was trashed, the tires were junk. It actually had Volkswagen front tires on it, off of like an old Volkswagen Beetle. Okay, trashed. It is, right? It is pizza. Yeah, it was really cool to break it down. Yeah. So I told Dad, I was like, man, I want this tractor. I want this tractor. And he's like, why? And I was like, I want this tractor. And so he talked to a mechanic who is buddies with the guy next door. And the mechanic goes, oh, I bet you could get that tractor off of, you know, Fred next door for like $300. And I said, done deal. So they called up the guy next door and they said, hey, you want to sell that tractor? $300. It's yours. And the guy's like, oh, man, that'd be great.
Hey, John, this story sounds very familiar.
Yeah? Because you've heard it before?
No, because that's how we got Casey's.
Oh, the drone. Yeah, a little bit. So basically, the tractor wasn't for sale. And then it was like, well, he didn't have a place to go with the tractor. And he's not very like mechanical to like fix it up, you know? And, so I acquired the tractor for $300. And then, about a month later, okay. Yeah. About a month later, we got the idea to buy my dad a little tractor. So we bought him an Alice Chalmers C, which is pretty much the same tractor. Just has a narrow front end instead of a wide front end. And there's some other differences too, but basically the same tractor, right? Everything is for sale. Exactly. Except for that tractor. I would not sell that tractor. I don't think there's enough money to buy that tractor. $5? All right, sold. So my siblings and I, we got together and we bought Dad an Alice Chalmers C. And then about a month after that, one of Dad's and my brother's customers, I'm not telling you how much we spent on it, Sean. It was like $1,000. Oh, you want to give me $1,000 for the tractor? No, that's not enough money. Honestly.
Repairs.
Yeah, I got more than that into the tractor. Anyway, so a month after we bought Dad a tractor, then a customer of Dad's happened to mention to my brother that he had an Alice Chalmers CA, which again is kind of the same tractor. It's the same engine. It's just a little bit newer. It actually has like hydraulics, like a better hydraulic system. And anyway, it's from 1953. So it's a lot newer. Mine's from 47. Dad's is from 49, which is actually the same year Dad was born. So that's kind of cool. And then we have the 53. So I told my brother, sent me some pictures and said, hey, this guy wants to sell a tractor. It's been locked up. It's in shambles. I said, well, what's he want for it? Because I kind of knew what it was worth. You know, it was worth a couple $100 probably. And my brother goes, 2 cases of beer. And I said, sold. So for about $40, I bought a third tractor. Or a second tractor. I bought myself a second tractor. So, wow, rocks. So, that one is sitting in a shed. We haven't worked on it. Again, it was in pieces. The guy had started working on it a little bit. Come to find out, he told my brother he was going to haul it to the scrapyard if we didn't buy it. Like, he just didn't want it. He's like, it's going away either way. You guys come get it or it's going to the junkyard. So, yeah. It is still junk, Sean, yeah. It's still junk. It was 2 cases of Bush Light, actually, is what he wanted. 2 cases of Bush Light. So it was like $40. I'm like, done deal, brother. Done deal. And super nice guy. He actually came to the farm last 2 years ago for Pumpkin Day or something. Got to see all the tractors and stuff. It was cool. But yeah, so that one, we wanted to repair it. We wanted to work on it this past winter, but we never got around to it. So I don't know if we're going to start on it like this year. I don't know. We did actually forget the beer. Yeah, the beer had to be acquired later. Yeah. One man's junk. Exactly. That's really what it is too, Rox. Yeah. That is actually what it is. So now we're the proud owners between my dad and I of 3 Alschalmer tiny tractors.
Tiny Tractor Club.
Tiny tractor gang. Gang gang. Oh, it's repairable. Yeah. The only thing that would make it not repairable is like if the block is like broken or cracked. If the engine block is like cracked and stuff, then we'd have a harder time. But the so those engines, they have sleeves in them, right? So if you know anything about engines, you got your piston, you have your cylinders where your piston runs, but these engines have sleeves. So even if the engine's all slopped out and worn out, you can buy pistons and sleeves and just replace them. Now, it's kind of an expensive kit. I mean, it's like, I don't know, $450, but it comes with pistons, sleeves, rings, gaskets, everything you need. As long as the crankshaft's good, the camshaft's good, or decent, I should say, as long as those two are decent, and the block isn't like totally cracked, we'll bring it back to life. Yeah. Yep. 9RX. Oh, there was a 9RX that showed up at our farm. Yeah, that wasn't ours, but yeah. Oh, we just lost the game with 3 seconds to go, Trent. 16 to 18, lost it on a field goal, 3 seconds to go.
The Battlehawks aren't doing too hot. Always first game.
That was a heck of a field goal too. All right, so Obes brings it up. I got another picture. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. The 9RX. Do what?
Before break time.
Oh, it is break time. Yeah, I'll do it before. I gotta go back and
just turned.
I gotta go back and find this one. This is ancient history here. Oh, that's when I got the lawnmower stuck out at the lane. That was embarrassing. Do I not have that picture on this phone? I don't think I have that photo. Why do I not have that photo? I should have that photo. Huh. That's all in the I gotta keep going. Hang on, chat. Hang on. There's that tractor. There's Dad on the tractor that day. There's the 9. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I found it. Okay. Here.
Is that a 420 RX?
I don't know. You can check in Discord in just a second.
I have to remind myself because.
See it for yourself. How about that?
I mean, you shared it just like that one again.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just a little guy.
64-yard kick. Dang, Jeff. I don't have any of those new mods yet. That stuff dropped, what, yesterday?
What?
I don't play all the new case stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We might get some of that stuff on here, but we don't have money for a lot of that. And I know we're sitting at 1.1 right now, but that's not a lot of money.
I mean, the sprayer would at least somewhat fit in.
Yeah.
You could almost trade the deer for the case.
Does it do precision?
Uh-huh.
I do.
A little bit smaller, a little bit older.
If we're talking
I'd
about
say.
the 715, does it cost $1 million in real life? Yes. I would assume. All right, so Chad, I have another photo real fast. I'll show you guys, and then I gotta go take my 6 o'clock. All right. So it's a 570, Trent.
Yeah.
9570 RX. That's pulling a tillage tool. It's a soil conditioner. It's huge. I don't know how big it is. It's massive. And then that's Dad. That's my pops on his C, the Alice C, the narrow front end, wide rear end Alice C. But yeah, it's kind of cool to see like the difference there between like old and new. So yeah. But yeah, so that's pops on his tractor. That machine's massive. Yeah. Yeah, those things are massive. What's the retail on one of these JDs? A lot.
$500,000.
$500,000 or a little more, yeah. Yeah. Small and massive. Right? No, I didn't. No. The 9RX basically, the farmers that farm our place or that bought the farm after Grandpa died, this is their tillage machine now. They literally only use this tractor hooked up to that tillage tool, and that's all that tractor does. About the size of a track. Yeah, that's what Dad and I were laughing about that too. Yeah. Yeah. So, but that tractor, they bought it at a sale or something. They got it super cheap, and then basically what it was is like, 2 guys bought the tractor, and then a different guy bought the tillage tool. And again, they got that on sale too, or got that at a. It's all used, but yeah. So, basically, what happened is that they got rained out of the field instead of driving the thing back home, which they farm. Their farm's like 8 miles away from our farm, is where their main farm is. They just left it parked here because it didn't matter. It was winter. It was after a frost. I mean, it was a warmish day. Dad's not wearing too many layers, but it was kind of not a big deal just to let that sit, you know? So they let it sit until it dried up, and then they finished their tillage on the farm there. So yeah, that's why it was there. No, I didn't get to drive it. No, I didn't get in the cab. I don't know if it was locked or not, but it's not mine, so I'm not going to climb all over somebody else's property. You know what I mean? That's not something that I like to do. So yeah. Okay, so Trent, wait, I get out of this thing, right? Aha. Finally, I figured out how to lower this stupid ladder. Oh, man. So a lot of farmers do the, rentals, but they lease stuff, yeah. Leasing equipment is a huge deal in the United States right now for farm equipment. But after that stuff's off lease, a lot, dealerships, they have to go somewhere with it. So they sell it pretty cheap. So a lot of the stuff that those guys have for their farming operation was actually old lease stuff. They own, I think, 4 tractors, 4 250 horsepower plus tractors. All 4 of them were lease tractors at once upon a time. Their combines they bought, one of their combines they bought new. The second one they bought, it was a lease combine at one point in its life. I'm trying to think. Their planters, I think they buy those new. Sprayer, they buy that used, and that was either, I don't know, somewhere along the line it was used and sold back to a dealer. So I don't know if it was a lease or I don't know. But there are farmers that do own equipment, yes, but there's also a lot of farmers that lease a lot of it too and turn it every year or couple of years. Yeah. That is definitely a big thing. Actually, Ivers, Trent, I don't know if you saw that or heard that. They got 2 new combines for next year already. Or for this year.
3.
They did all 3 this year again?
Yeah, I think they did all 3.
That's crazy.
And Reese, I think, said that they're doing that because of like warranty.
Yeah, yeah. Which they just did 3 new combines last year. So they only ran them 1 year.
But granted, with the acres that they put through them.
Exactly. So, all right. Trent, I'll be back in a minute.